Hey, what's up, y'all? Alex here in the North York Borough, right next to Leslie subway station. And I'm here on, I think this is Old Leslie Street, right above Sheppard Avenue East. And then there's Leslie Street itself up ahead. And I just walked here from the IKEA. I'll tell you why I was just there. It's another beautiful, gorgeous day, even though the clouds have kind of moved in, but that doesn't really matter. As you can see, they're building more and more condos, just like what they did over there. And I heard an NG Hybrid coming. That's on the 185, which of course is the local complement to the Line 4 Sheppard subway, which is of course a friggin' 5-stop spur that should have been extended to friggin' Scarborough decades ago. Well, this line is already 22 years old. It's about as old as my cousin Richard. It looks like there used to be office buildings here, and they demolished them. Well, of course, they should probably have more transit-oriented developments right next to these subway stations that are right underneath a road. And then there's North York General Hospital. And today is Sunday, March the 9th, 2025. It's 3:45 p.m. And it is 7 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow it's going to be around 12. I won't even need to wear my jacket at all. Just my sweater. So once again, the nicer days are coming. They're coming over here. So we spent some time with family today. Went over to my grandpa's house in Scarborough. And then we went over to a West Indian restaurant that I've been to many times. The food was pretty good. It was my first time there since like 2022. So, and saw my cousin Andrew as well. We drove to the restaurant. It's at Morningside in Sheppard. It's called Tropical Nights. And Andrew's a really busy person. He has a couple of jobs. And apparently he was moving. I wasn't sure if I wanted to mention that in the driving video we did along Highway 401. But again, it was really. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to make a video, but we got one, and that's something I don't often do. These driving videos are very seldom on the channel. As we're now walking west on Sheppard Avenue East. I think I could have brought I think I should start wearing my running shoes from now on. The thing is, though, I'm still recovering from my foot injury I had. It's slightly off, but luckily I'm able to walk. So then after that, I separated with my mom and grandpa. So what Andrew had said, because Andrew had to go to the IKEA here. He needed to go get a dresser and some inserts. And he was glad I came because the stuff was so heavy. So I had to help him. I had to help him look, which, it was fun. But the fun part was really trying to, try to locate the items and then put them onto the cart and had to wheel around. And then we were able to put them in his car. And now he's heading home to Hamilton. So it was nice seeing Andrew once again. I don't really often feature him in some of my videos. But Andrew is also Emily's brother. In fact, the only time I got them both in a video was way back in the early days of my channel. Since then, I've never actually done a video with both of them. This is a CN rail line here, but it's a GO Transit line. I used to go to that medical building. They had like a children's clinic. And they actually had some old Northern elevators, although they were modernized like half a decade ago. And I am going to come back to this area and check them out. Obviously not today because it is a Sunday. And all these condos here, they did not exist over a decade and a half ago. So it's really freaking crazy to see so many of them pop up by now. Now, I know I did a walking video on the same street, but that was heading west. Oh, well, that was between the Bayview and Yonge. But we're gonna go to Bayview subway station. And after that, I'll head home. Go to Davisville and catch the 14. Hopefully it's going to be the same OG hybrid, because a lot of them have been appearing on not only my route, but other routes as well. They don't seem to go on Jane anymore. So it's nice to see them spread out. I'm not sure what neighborhood this is. It's definitely not Willowdale or Nunbrook. I really don't know. I've been to that McDonald's that still has its old classic roof. None of the McDonald's I see in the city have them anymore. So it's nice to see that that McDonald's still has its iconic roof, kind of like Pizza Hut. And then they got a Canadian Tire here. So this is a strobe we're walking on, of course. These wide ass lanes here. I walked in this direction before, just not in a while, as we're approaching Ambrose Road. We're gonna be passing by my buddy Yahia's place. He's actually pointed out where he lives. It's right off Sheppard, so I think Johnny's seen him from his building. Same thing with Sheppard. Well, he's live right now. He's all the way down at the Danforth. And that's where I was, because I took the subway to Woodbine. I had to take a shuttle bus because it's closed. Although that was not a hassle at all. Barely any people on it. And it was fast as well, so. There's Highway 401. This is the Bayview Village neighborhood. Oh yeah, and also at the IKEA, I hadn't been to IKEA in 2 years. And same thing for Andrew. So it's actually good to go in there, because I used to go there a lot when I was younger. I used to play with all the freaking cabinets, the doors, even the elevators too. Because they used to have a Northern as well as a Dover Impulse. Years ago, Kodak came in and replaced them. Obviously, I didn't film them because they were so busy, of course. Being, today's a Sunday. It is a Starbucks. But I had a nice chocolate cake from the IKEA. It was really freaking delicious. Of course, I had a cake last night at the Mandarin. And then I helped Andrew to locate the items that he needed. We successfully got them. Although he did left the box there. Actually, he and his friend were collaborating on what items they should get to move. He didn't like that one item, so he just left it there. But otherwise, he thanked me for his help. I was really glad to do so. I was really glad I came with him anyway. I mean, I wanted to help him, just in case, he needed a hand, and he did need one. Because again, the boxes were pretty heavy, including this long ass one. I'm gonna text him when I get home and see how things are going. But he's not moving until next weekend, so. Ironically, I've been to Hamilton before, but not his house, so I don't know. I mean, he is moving houses, but he's still in Hamilton otherwise, because he works there, so. Here's Blue Ridge Road. And I'm not sure what this place is up there. Up ahead is Bazarian subway station, which is actually the least used subway station in the entire network. In fact, that's the only station on Line 4 I've never been to before. Of course, in the 2000s, there was barely anything here. So politicians questioned themselves as to why they built a short-ass subway line to the middle of nowhere. That's why they call it a stubway, literally. But since then, so much has changed, right? So many new buildings, condos. I've been into this mountain equipment co-op place before. I got a new jacket, but it's not this one. This jacket I haven't worn in a while. And also it's good because this one has a deep pocket, right? Remember 2 weeks ago I was wearing my new jacket, which is a Maple Leafs jacket. The pocket was shallow. As soon as I was exiting the freaking train at St. George, it fell out and into the crease. And I just got you might have seen the video, I had to get a supervisor to try and retrieve the phone from the tracks, which survived 3 times a train. Luckily it came out in one piece. But I mean, the Maple Leafs did a freaking choke job last night, so I'm not wearing that shit. But this is a new jacket I got. Oh, this is a library. I didn't know that. And it has a very indigenous name. It's actually one of the longest. I've seen a video on how to pronounce this very name. And then there's an old video I watched called Finding Bizarian. So here it is. So I remember when I was a kid, there's like nothing here, not even a single friggin' building or whatever. Here's Burbank Drive, but we're not in California, of course. Won't be long until we reach Bayview, although I don't think I'm gonna go directly to Bayview, because I'm gonna cross over to the other side, and I'll go into the eastern exit, or sorry, eastern entrance. Actually, I might as well cross here. Hopefully I can make it to that Davisville and catch that OG on time. I know there's like 2 of them, so I can even linger around and wait. And by the way, today we will receive a new Prime Minister. Finally, after 10 frickin' years, Justin Trudeau stepping down. Well, he announced his resignation back in January. The only thing he took seriously was those stupid tariffs. But Canada's gone kind of downhill because of him, but we regained our Canadian prices, which is so glad to hear. I'm always proud to be a Canadian, but we really needed someone else. Of course, Mark Carney, who is the former governor of the Bank of Canada and the Bank of England, and then the front runner. So we'll know in a few hours that he'll be our next prime minister, but who knows how long, because perhaps a spring federal election will be called. It's supposed to be held in October. But political tensions, especially from like Jagmeet Singh and Pierre Poilievre, it's gonna be like next month or whenever. However, the Liberals are taking the lead in the polls, so it'll be interesting. However, the Liberals have always been fucked for so long. However, I think Mr. Carney is a well-respected individual. He's obviously way better than Justin Trudeau, so rest in piss. I won't have anything to do with this fucking guy. For all my 21 years of existence, I've only lived enough to see 3 prime ministers. Just before I was born, Jean Chrétien was actually one of the best prime ministers we've ever had in this country, and he sat down just a month before I was born. So I only got to see Paul Martin, Stephen Harper, and now JT. He should really retire from politics. Actually, he said he would give up his MP seat in Montreal, so I wonder if Yahya''s home. Oh, he's already doxed himself, so what the hell can I do? I'm not sure if it's this building. I know he lives right across from Bayview Village, which is the mall I've been to 2 months ago and filmed some elevators. I gotta ease off on the sugar because I've been having way too much. Hopefully for a few days. I bet I gotta start tackling 2 big assignments. So I gotta stay focused now. I'll probably get something done today. There's no Leafs game or Raptors game. Well, I got some laundry to do, and then Johnny Stumbles maybe going live, although I haven't really been watching his stuff lately. But yeah, at least I got 2 videos done today. But next up, I'm gonna try and catch an OG hybrid. But I've already done a video on that on Friday, so no need. I gotta get prepared for when lines 5 and 6 open, because I'm gonna be filming most of the bus routes that connect with the new stations, as well as the existing routes that will be revised, and of course, each of my trip on the crosstown, especially. Also, the government has said that they will extend Line 4 to McCowan. Of course, that's not going to be for another friggin' 20 years. Given the rate, I mean, transit projects here in the city have been so freaking slow, so you can't trust the Ford government. I will say though, or actually, I did hear from Block Geo, a TTC operator working on both lines 5 and 6 have confirmed that they will begin a 30-day non-revenue service demonstration at the end of the month. So we are getting very closer, and he said July is when we'll be able to ride. But maybe July 27th, because that's when the July-August board period begins. So it's probably gonna be around then. So I kind of guess it's an idea. It could be July 27th for June 22nd. And then line 6 probably like August 31st. Bayview Village, it's a nice upscale shopping mall. It's alright though. I don't go there as much. Okay, this is Yahia's building. He used to live near Empress Avenue, or actually Churchill Avenue, just north of the North York Center. Hey, yeah, come out wherever you are. I'm walking right next to your building. Well, once I did see him by accident at Bayview Station. And then when I was trying to film the elevators at North York Center, I saw Yahia twice. I heard his voice, I saw him, and then I had to run away because I didn't want him to see me. So, but then I messaged him later on. So. So we're almost at the end. Gonna hop on the subway, taking one stop to Sheppard, and then go down to Davisville. Easily, I could just take the 84 to Sheppard West and go down, but it is plagued with speed zones, and of course, the section between Yorkdale and Lawrence West takes literally over 6 minutes. So I'm not gonna waste my time on that. I'm not kidding. The trains go literally very slow at a snail's pace. The thing is though, they've been working on that section for months, but they cannot work on that zone during the winter. So, and also, there is a broken power rail at Yorkdale Station, so that's why the trains had to go very, very slow. Okay, are we gonna wait here? No, we won't. And there it is, Bayview subway station. And there's that apartment condo building that looks like a ship, the Titanic. And there's Bayview Avenue. Hopefully this week will be better, especially for my foot. I mean, I'm not in pain anymore. It may feel slightly off, but I'm able to walk, so I think that's the most important part, is I'm healed. And let's see what happens on Sunday. I know Henry and Sheppard are good. I've got like media passes for the St. Patrick's Day parade. I've chosen not to. I mean, Boom says he has a flow for them. I, of course, declined. So okay, 20 minutes. I'm good with that. Anyway, guys, so thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well. I'll see you guys all in the next one. So take care. Adios, sayonara, and bye-bye.